I'm so glad you're here with me today. What a beautiful Saturday morning, don't you know? Well, if you didn't notice, I've got a new hairdo today. Yes. Well, I usually go to that nice Sheila Munson, in Cooperstown, North Dakota. The one that tells everybody they're looking good. Yeah. Well, she was on vacation to Texas. Yeah. Don't you know? So I was talking and asking around, and I was told to go to this place in Grand Forks, North Dakota. So I got my granddaughter to take me, and we went to this sweet young thing, yeah. She's just a little girl, mind you. And her place is called Tangle Free, or Easy Tangle, or Tangle Me, something like that. But I went in there, and her name is Rachel Wallace, don't you know, yeah. I went in there and asked her, I said, Rachel, what can you do for me? I need a little pick-me-up. And she said, oh, we need to give you a contemporary look. I said, ain't I a contemporary enough? Give me a break. I'm an old lady. So she said, no, you need to keep up with the times. I think we should do a little cut and a little this, and we'll give you a little spike hairdo. Well, I told her, I don't want no spiking hairdo. I get up every morning and my hair is all spiking out everywhere. I'm not going to pay you to do that to me when all I have to do is sleep. So she agreed, and she did a nice job, didn't she? Yes, a very nice job. I put some toilet paper around there to keep it nice for this morning, because I had Ladies' Aid, don't you know? Well, I tell you, I don't care if it's Ladies' Aid or it's Circle or it's Women's Group or what you call it. They're all the same. Yep. Every one of them have a lady that knows everything and tries to boss everyone around, whether she's the president or not. Yeah, we call her the kitchen Nazi. Yeah, our church has a few of them. Yeah. Well, she's the kind that tells you to bring a dozen bars, and then she stops you at the door and counts every single one of them. It's just irritating. You should have heard her when I put the pickle container in the wrong cupboard. Oh, God, you'd think I committed a mortal sin. Well, those meetings, they can take a long time, Well, it took 30 minutes to plan out how to set the table for the banquet coming up, and then it took another 30 minutes to decide what we were going to serve. Then it took another 30 minutes to decide who was going to cook and who was going to clean, yeah. And then it took another 30 minutes to talk about Emma's hip replacement, yeah. It takes a long time, I tell you. Yeah. And then we have to discuss last week's potluck and how it went and the free will offering. And I tell you what, we all agreed. It just drives us crazy, especially in the Catholic Church. You got these families that got 10 people in, and what do they bring for potluck? This little tiny Cool Whip bowl full of lime jello with a little Cool Whip on top. And that's supposed to feed 10 people. Drives us crazy. And then they put a buck in the free will. But who's counting the money? I know it's free will. Drives you crazy. Well, then after the meeting, it takes you a while to get home because, the confession line is about 12 deep, if you know what I mean. It gets a little heated during the meetings, yeah. Asking for forgiveness. Well, we like to have a rummage sale at the end of the year, in the fall. The ladies always have it. Now, this is a true story, mind you. So, one day, in the church bulletin, there was a notice in there. And it said the men were going to have the rummage sale this year and take all the proceeds. Well, we had a whole emergency meeting about that. I tell ya, we were not impressed. That was our money maker and has been for years. And we do a darn good job at it. You know. Well, so the next Sunday, it told a little bit more about the rummage sale. And they said that they were going to have a free will offering. They weren't going to mark a thing. Well, we had another emergency meeting and we decided that wasn't going to work. They were going to fall flat on their face. So the day came and I figured, well, you know, being a good Christian woman, I better go out there and buy something to, you know, support them a little bit. So I went out to the church and I rummaged around and dug through all the piles that they'd just thrown and I found a couple things I liked. Yeah, so I'm going to go pay for them and I'm going to see, you know, people aren't going to pay them a dime. They're going to just not make any money. So I go up to the cashier and who do they have sitting at the money box? Yep, the priest with his collar on and all. So everybody knows he's the priest. Well, I ended up paying $20 for something that was about $2. How do you try to put one over on the priest? You don't do that and go to heaven, let me tell you. Yeah, they made a lot of money in it. We had to have a whole meeting just to discuss how much money they made. Yeah, well, tell you what. Anyway, I thought I'd leave you with a little prayer that you can say. I love this prayer. Let me say it to you and you are free to use it as often as you want. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my shape to keep. Please no wrinkles. Please no bags. And please lift my butt before it sags. Please no age spots. Please no gray. Too late. And as for my belly, please take it away. Please keep me healthy. Please keep me young. And thank you, dear Lord, for all that you've done. Amen. Have a good weekend and we'll see you next Saturday.